Hey guys, good morning. Your friend Sebastian. Hello, Tootsie Pie. Good morning. She's opening the door, my beautiful daughter, to tell me that our dog did the boot, scoot, and boogie, right? You know where they kind of get on their buns and drag them across the carpet? Good times, guys. Hey, good morning. Your friend Sebastian. A little message from my 5-year-old daughter, Aletta. Thank the Lord above for that girl, right? Holy moly, guys. And a beautiful day in Durango, guys. And I was thinking about my message this morning. I put on my earphones, right? Got the podcast going. Went for a run, right? Chubby guy running. And here's what it actually started before that. I was sitting right there in the hot tub, and somehow the seat I like is on that side, and I'm looking at the house. But then when I like closed my book and I looked up and was like, whoa, it was just beautiful over here to the west, and as the light was coming up. And and then I get my naked rear end out of that hot tub, and everybody else that's awake in the neighborhood was like, woo, the sun's coming up over there, the moon, right? Sorry for the visual. And then I'm out on my run, and I came around the corner down here as I was headed down to the river trail, and the snow-capped peaks, and it was kind of gray behind it, and it was just this juxtaposition and just this flood of joy, right? Pandemic, flood of joy, okay? Running along down the river trail, and I decided to run along the railroad tracks. We don't have a lot of, this is a recreation train, and it's not running right now, COVID, and so I wasn't going to get run over on the railroad tracks, right? And so I'm running down the railroad tracks, right? And I finally came to where the sun was rising up over the ridge, and it hit me. And again, just this flood of joy. And I'm like, and I don't, if you're hoping for some like cool worldly answer, like what was happening and all this, it was just, I think that, I'm your joy broker. Default position of joy. And I can have like a crappy day and this still happens, right? And I train my mind to do this, guys. This was default early. Then the middle of your life hits, and then real life happens, and joy doesn't come like at every turn. You're not like, oh, the mountains, right? You're like, my income sucks or whatever. And then as you get older, we can look back and connect the dots. And I just want you guys to know, if you tune into somebody like me, all I'm trying to do is help you skip the spot that sucks and have like that awesome childhood well into your 50s, right? That's all I'm trying to do here, is just like, let's bring the joy in whatever we do. And here's what I was listening to my founder, Gary Keller, and I think he's just connecting the dots now too. And here's what he was talking about. And I love this, which is, in almost anything you do, if you're passionate about something, you see your passion in what you're doing. And what he was talking about is, he's a businessman, and his partner was saying, Gary, I've watched you come in and be elated about watching a Spider-Man movie, and somehow there's a business lesson in the Spider-Man movie. And what happens is, when you're passionate about something, no matter what you're doing, you're going to see what you're passionate. Like, I'm passionate about bringing joy to people. And so I just see these things all day long. Like, it's carnage, and yet I find the little joyful thing. And for me, it's been a work in adulthood to train my mind to get rid of the negative crap, right? Because that's one neural pathway, physical stuff in your brain waves happening. And I've chosen the pathway of find the good in the situation, and that's a different neural path. And if you train your mind to send stuff along there, weird, you see joy in almost any situation. So guys, it takes work, but here's what I know. Think about the things that really bring you passion, which brings you energy, and do you see it in almost anything you do? And if you do, there's a sign there, and I don't know what the sign is, but it's probably like, pay more attention to that, because that's good stuff. So whatever you can find in your life that brings you excitement and joy, and you see it in everything, and pay more attention to that right now, because the real world, right, we have to also embrace the suck of the real world. Make sense, guys? Just joy. Literally, there's no tricks, hacks, or anything else except for time on task, getting rid of the negative crap and seeing the good in things. And somehow, that's my default position, and I want to share it with you. Ba-bam! Get up, get out, get after it. Hashtag do goodery. Hashtag joy broker. Hashtag do you need to buy a house? Call me right there too. All those things. I love you guys.